Glenn McGrath changed the role of a fast bowler by proving that precision could be more dangerous than raw pace. His relentless control of line and length made him a central figure in Australia's dominance through the 1990s and 2000s. This video explores how McGrath built his method, shaped key matches, and set a lasting standard for fast bowling. Glenn Donald McGrath was born on February 9, 1970, in Dubbo, New South Wales. He grew up in Narromine, a small town where cricket was a community fixture, but facilities were modest. McGrath's early experiences with cricket involved playing on rough pitches and developing the discipline to bowl straight, as lateral movement was often minimal. These conditions, far from ideal, unknowingly shaped the foundation of his future strengths: control, patience, and an ability to extract whatever assistance the surface offered. McGrath's rise through the ranks was relatively swift. After representing New South Wales at youth levels, he made his first-class debut in 1992. His height, standing at 6 feet 5 inches, allowed him to generate steep bounce without needing extreme pace. What separated McGrath early on was not just his physical attributes, but his focus on repetition. He worked tirelessly on landing the ball on a consistent length, understanding that patience could wear down even the most aggressive batsmen. Coaches and selectors quickly noticed a bowler who never tried to overpower opponents, but instead dismantled them through accuracy and persistence. In November 1993, McGrath earned his Test debut for Australia against New Zealand at Perth. He made an immediate impression, picking up 3 wickets in the match and demonstrating a maturity beyond his limited professional experience. While other young fast bowlers often tried to make headlines with speed, McGrath stuck to his strengths. His debut series showed a glimpse of what would later become his trademark, targeting off-stump relentlessly, asking the same difficult questions over and over until batsmen faltered. McGrath's bowling style was based on an approach that valued repetition over risk. From an early stage in his career, he concentrated on hitting a consistent length around the top of off-stump, regardless of pitch or conditions. Rather than trying to swing the ball dramatically or bowl express pace, he trusted that enough deliveries in the right area would expose technical flaws in any batsman. This method demanded patience, but rewarded discipline. His ability to force errors without needing extraordinary movement made him effective in Australia, where conditions often favored fast bowlers, and equally effective abroad, where control was even more crucial. As McGrath developed, he introduced subtle variations to maintain pressure. He slightly adjusted seam angles, varied his release points, and manipulated bounce through wrist position, but without compromising his basic plan. Batsmen rarely faced unplayable balls, but they faced long spells where scoring became almost impossible. McGrath understood the mental side of bowling. He was not only testing technique, but concentration. The longer a batsman stayed at the crease, the more likely he was to fall into predictable patterns, which McGrath was quick to exploit. His tactical approach became most visible in major series such as the Ashes. McGrath targeted individual batsmen, setting fields precisely and executing strategies to plan dismissals over multiple overs. He was never looking for miracles from a single ball. He was constructing dismissals by removing options, forcing mistakes rather than chasing breakthroughs. This ability to play the long game set him apart from many contemporaries who depended more heavily on spells of sudden dominance. McGrath's influence on key matches is reflected across multiple eras of Australian cricket. One of his defining moments came during the 1997 Ashes series, where he took 36 wickets across 6 tests. His consistent ability to dismiss top-order batsmen early shifted momentum heavily in Australia's favour throughout the series. His control allowed captains to set attacking fields from the start, creating pressure not just at the individual level, but across entire batting lineups. This role became a template for how Australia built dominance in Test cricket, aggressive from ball one, backed by a bowler who rarely gave anything away. In the 1999 Cricket World Cup, McGrath adjusted his Test match accuracy to the shorter format. While many bowlers struggled to balance economy with wicket-taking in ODIs, McGrath maintained a tight economy rate while delivering crucial breakthroughs. His ability to bowl at the start and return in the final overs gave Australia an advantage across conditions and opponents. He played a central part in Australia's World Cup winning campaign, showing that patience and consistency could still win matches in limited overs cricket without needing extravagant variations. One of McGrath's most memorable performances came in the 2005 Ashes at Lord's, where he took 9 wickets in the match and dismantled England's batting with relentless accuracy. Although Australia would ultimately lose the series, McGrath's opening impact in that first test underlined how one bowler controlling line and length could dominate an entire batting order. His presence not only took wickets, but but restricted scoring opportunities, forcing opposition plans to break down before they could build momentum. Glenn McGrath's career numbers are impressive: 563 Test wickets, 381 ODI wickets, and a bowling average that ranks among the best for fast bowlers. But his impact on cricket goes deeper than records. He changed how teams valued accuracy over sheer speed. Before McGrath, fast bowling was often measured by intimidation and explosiveness. After McGrath, coaches and captains understood that relentless discipline could dismantle batting lineups more effectively than short bursts of aggression. His influence is visible in modern bowlers who focus on control as a weapon, using pressure over many overs to create opportunities. McGrath's ability to maintain the same standards across different formats and conditions set a benchmark for professionalism. Whether bowling in swinging English conditions, on hard Australian wickets, or slow subcontinental pitches, he adapted without changing his core method. This adaptability extended his career and made him one of the few fast bowlers to perform at the highest level for more than a decade without a significant decline. Younger bowlers watched how he managed his fitness, refined his skills, and handled pressure, taking lessons that went beyond technical execution. His influence in cricket circles continues not through nostalgia, but through practical lessons on preparation, patience, and the idea that relentless consistency could still shape matches in a sport often defined by moments of brilliance.